T2K, they are going to be prone next to their vehicles, making sure they have enough cover, are going to be shooting some lead in their direction. But now, it is going to be a life and death struggle for Carnage Esports up against A1, and Steel Shot, the last member from Venom Legends, is going to be sneaking his way behind them.
Now, what's he going to do, though, right? He's got, oh, the nade right in the face of Prabeen, but it's going to fall a little short of his position. Now, Steel Shot is going to be a little bit more careful here. He's going to heal himself. That's the first thing he's going to do. He's hearing this commotion breaking on out. He knows he's all by his lonesome, and he's going to be taking his sweet time. 9boy getting burnt now with from that Molotov from Carnage, and now they're going to be pushing in. A1 getting besieged from all sides. Carnage pushing up. Prabeen being the guy leading the charge, swapping to that M4. Manish coming in from below as well, rattling off bullets at Carnage. They want to leave Carnage in their wake, but Manish overextending a little too much and getting knocked by Dante. Prabeen will be taken down as well, and suddenly Carnage are now in the 1-man versus 4 scenario, and it is going to be A1 who are going to wipe out Carnage here. What a play, 1-man surviving, Jiggle dancing around, but A1, they smack them back. All 4 players alive as well, A1 pushing on in. Oh no, they might just be charging in to the waiting arms of Deadeye's guys, and I just might have jinxed them. 2 members down, 9boy, the only one by the looks of things left standing. The Molotov tossed in as well. Never mind, Jax still standing though. Steel Shot in the meantime finished off. There's the final member of Venom Legends getting taken down, and Venom Legends will also take leave of us. The second nade comes on in, and A1 are getting harassed by Deadeye's guys.
Deadeye's guys were too well cemented, too well fortified for them to fall right now. A valiant effort by A1 Esports, but they just overextended by a little bit. Maybe they should have stopped behind that little one single shack thingy right on the right side of our screens. But now Deadeye's guys again, look at those angles that they have on the boys. 6ix9ine is the last man standing, and well, it looks like A1 Esports just might go without a chicken dinner again. But let me tell you one thing, man, they do have that gun game, they do have that mental prowess as well, and on top Zer getting shot in the back by 6ix9ine.
There we go. Vengeance can be sweet indeed. He wants to get his finish. He knows it's not going to be an easy task for him to extricate himself from this position. Deploys a smoke to reposition himself, and he is indeed going to move in and try to finish off the kill. That is so smart, but Shifu Sir will catch him on the rotation, and A1 Esports will be eliminated. However, 8 points is nothing to scoff at.
Keep an eye out on your minimap. You see that little ridge on the top northeastern part of your maps? There you have it. Now, R3D have the option to basically use that as cover, and they have the only cover in this game right now, because although DRS are in dead smack center, they only have a few rocks, and they are going to be pretty much like snakes stuck to the ground. A1 Esports are going to do something similar. They're going to go all the way north, and they want to get that ridge for themselves as well.
The circle's going to close it further. Look at how many players there are in this tiny little circle of death.
All they're going to hear right now is a tremendous amount of hissing and bullets being shot off as Aegis does spot the enemy. In fact, he just saw blah blah blah's feet, but Joker is going to take him out, and now it's going to be all hell let loose as everyone is going to try and kill everyone.
And that is indeed what's going to be happening. It's deathmatch, ladies and gentlemen. On Sandhog, people are falling like flies. T2K, they had 4 alive, and in a blink of an eye, they're down to 1 man. It is Rated Sir, and he is going to smoke himself off in desperation. DRS still have both the players alive and kicking.
I like the fact that A1 Esports did take that northern rotation. Now they have the little advantage over here because they do have the high ground, and DRS are going to have to basically divert their attention elsewhere. Now Mr. Boro is going to go up against 4 snakes. It is not going to be comfortable, as Uzum's position could be pretty crucial as well. He just might get a few members of A1 Esports from his flank here.
A1 Esports, the circle's actually favoring them. They have all 4 players alive as well. Starward Flex Blade, he is crawling towards his teammate, but he's going to fall. Virus getting taken off by Sinister with a double knock. It is a mini nuclear launch from A1 Esports, and R3D is down to 1 man and 1 man only, and they are getting mowed down and taken down by A1 Esports. A full wipe. T2K, he is going to strike, and he will be finished off, and somehow AJ is still alive and kicking in the circle, although he is the lone man standing for his team.
However, this is where the suppressors come in handy. Now AJ's position was kind of given a, he needs to make sure that he patches himself up, because Sinister is going to be looking right at him, but it's Dante who gets the kill. Now it's going to be a 4-on-2 situation. A1 Esports up against Starwood, Flex, Uzum, and Crypto. They have their work cut out, and the way A1 are spread out, it looks a little bit dicey, but Uzum could come up on the left side of this rock and get Dante, which he does, almost getting knocked out himself.
Almost close, but no cigar, and he will have a little bit of time to heal himself. Now a 3v2. Sinister will finish off the player, and there you have it. It is going to be which winner chicken dinner coming in at the end. A1 Esports, they get the chicken dinner!
There you go. All you naysayers out there, because we do keep an eye on the comments. They've done it. They've done it. We've said this time in and time out. This team is one of the most consistent teams. They have been in the top of the table boards for so long. And finally, Blade, they have a chicken dinner to show for it. What a way to basically hush all them haters.
I'm actually happy for them. I am genuinely happy for them. They deserve it. Yeah, applause. Round of applause for A1. They finally get a chicken dinner. They've been playing fantastic so far, but a chicken dinner, $1,000 is something you're going to be very happy with anyway.
And now it is time to, of course, move on to Ocean Sharma and I Super Johnny, for they had been rooting for this team for the longest time, and A1 Esports.
$1,000
Yes.
in the hands. Finally,
yes.
finally, they started off. Finally.
It is the game that Blotter actually called that A1 Esports is going to do
That's
pretty
why
well.
you gotta
time,
predict.
Yeah.
For the first time, eh? For the first time.
That's why
But
you gotta predict.
Style of flex, moving and riding the open. They're not scared of anyone. As Nades are lobbed in from the side of 7C onto the players of Venom Legends. Frypan is the one who is really out in the open. He needs to make sure he's not getting contested from the backlines. The backup is there from the side of Venom Legends. Take a look at the positioning coming in from these lads. They are trying to contest down the players of 7C from all over the angle, but this is a good decision from the players of 7C to leave this entire area. And now Venom Legends have spotted down the players off 1952. A little bit of shots being rattled, but not a curious damage or any curious knockdown there.
Yeah, but right now, Minor with a stellar nade gets that beautiful knock onto its Frypan, and will also follow it up with one more. But well, he's gonna be feeling sorry because there's nobody there to revive him, as 952 will take control over this area. Now, this is a really good spot to play around. You've got those small ridges that you can work with, and they did manage to secure the kill.
Quite unfortunate.
The shift definitely being the cause for the demise. The positioning, they tried a lot. They did manage to put in that hurt, but entry going in, getting the final kill onto its Nightwing, as Venom Legends also bite the dust.
1952 is doing incredible in those late game circles, and even Future Station, Gremlin Storm is still alive and popping with all their players live, and anything can happen inside situations like these. Scarlet Gaming are doing real good. I'm pretty sure their confidence has boosted up to Cloud9 as well. DRS is still alive. All these massive teams. Now it's just the hell is about to break loose as soon as this circle, the next circle shifts.
Indeed, it has already broken loose, to be honest, but any single moment we do see that silence in the lobby. Few shots being exchanged, but no knocks howsoever, as 1952, they are definitely taking all that shot onto the players of Scarlet Gaming, as entry will find Joker, who was on the behind, and now we've got to see Evil Eye having spotted out the players, but Kjolsen is the one stealing the kill.
That's so unfortunate. It's like rubbing a salt on injury. DRS again opening things up onto the players of 1952. C-Miner going down, Tuffy going down as well. Entry is going to be there to find that entry onto the players of DRS, but it's not going to be that easy. Nima has went down in the process. Entry trying his best to stay alive, keep his teammates alive as well. Going to be lobbing some nades to block off the extra bit of vision from the side of DRS. And no, that's going to be a nade! As it's going to be taking down Galzan as well. Now, Mr. Boro is all by himself. He's in the lonesome. The things are just down on his shoulder. And now the opportunity is going to be on his shoulder to make his team alive. But no, it's going to be the answer as he goes down. And that's going to be 1952 eliminating the team of DRS.
13 kills already for 1952, as they are inching in very, very close to their chicken dinner, as Heaven, no sir, does manage to get that knock, but Magnet will still keep the hopes alive for this team, as he needs to reposition for himself, as he does not have enough time. He needs to get inside the circle, considering the fact that the players of Future Station are holding on towards it. We have seen a lot of surprising chicken dinners, and Future Station might just pull this one off.
They might just pull it off, but Chari's position has been compromised. He did fire a little bit of shots that gave his position away. The rest will be there from the side of 1952. They should be looking really good. But the circle shift is favoring the last from Future Station, and this might be their game fixes. This is where Future Station rise up from the ashes and get that chicken dinner in their hand. But only time will tell how 1952 will play in those situations out. Now the rest, it has barely been stuck in onto Tofik, and he will be making it out alive as well. That means 1952 have all their 3 players alive in these late game circles, and anything can happen, Fixes.
Even the gods want them to win this one. Who is going to stop them? Maybe Scarlet Gaming as Shari gets another knock onto its magnet, and Tofik and Entry being the last 2 players surviving. Got the cover of the smoke, he goes in, gets one knock, but then instantly gets traded off as Future Station, Gremlin Storm making their moves finally as they will take out Magnet, and down goes 1952.
Now it's just down to these 2 last teams, and this is where 1952 goes down as well.
Because 1952 did really well this game.
Did really
They
well.
were so very close.
Yeah,
They were
so
so
very
very
close.
close.
They were
Future
close.
Station,
Future Station. We were hoping for these teams to get a
Yep.
chicken $1,000. They got it. Entry is the MVP. 6 kills, 958, 3 assists, 224 healing done as well. So altogether, if you talk about this lad, he was one of the main reasons that 1952, along with everyone's synergistic gameplay, they were charging full on all cylinders.
yes.